What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJ the Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. Right now, we're looking at an investing account. We're sitting at $64,879.39. We're up $30.17 as the close of business on Friday. Today is Saturday. The market's been closed. Sunday, the market's going to be closed. Pre-market actually opens up Sunday night around 8 p.m. So you guys be on the lookout for that. I think what we're going to be experiencing the next couple of days, at least this next week, is going to be look for volatile markets. And what I mean by that is there's a war, or there's been like missiles flying back and forth between Iran and Israel. So with the Middle East up in war mode right now, it's causing investors to be nervous in the stock market, and it's causing investors to shield their funds and try to do what they can to protect their assets and things like that. So right now in my buying power, I got $1,009.42. And here are some of the option plays I have kind of is there to help me as far as hedge against the market selling off, things like that. I got a Walmart cover call for I think it is $100. Yeah. Right now, Walmart's sitting at $94.51. So I'm still out of the money with that. I'm actually up 77.14%. This option it will be due on the 20th of June, which is next Friday. This thing will be expiring. So I'm looking forward to winning that cover call. Next up is SG Sweetgreens. I bought a $13 put. I'm sorry. I decided to sell a $13 put on Sweetgreens. Right now, Sweetgreens is $12.61. Sweetgreens was above 13 for the longest time, but ever since the market has tanked because of the news in the Middle East and the war and the rumors of wars, things like that, Sweetgreen has tanked below $13, which I thought they were going to stay above 13. But Sweetgreen is a company I don't mind having. Right there, you see I made $220 on this put. So it'll be, I got one contract. So one contract automatically equals 100 shares of Sweetgreen. So all I would do is, if I'm assigned with Sweetgreens on the end of next Friday, when the weekend goes by and then the market opens back up on Monday, I would immediately begin to sell cover calls and also collect the premium off of that particular stock. Excuse me. Okay, next up, we got AAL, which is American Airlines. We decided to sell $11 puts on them as well. American Airlines also fell $10.39. So we got one contract for that one, American Airlines. So that's another 100 shares. I ended up getting paid $375 for American Airlines for even putting up a put option. So you guys, I'm hedging pretty good against all of these different news outbreaks in the news and things like that. Anyway, not much more to show on the portfolio, man. Everything's kind of in the red. I got my crypto. I got my Doge, Ethereum, Avalanche. If you look at my stocks and ETFs, long-term holdings, you guys know my first strategy, buy and hold, long-term Bitboy blue chips, long-term. My second option, my second strategy is to sell options, also to collect stocks, and then begin to sell cover calls, and then, the wheel strategy, essentially. And that's a way to hedge your portfolio against the markets and the upcoming volatility in the markets. As you see, my Microsoft stock, they just paid me a dividend. I got Amazon, I got Apple, Google, Walmart, Coca-Cola, SPLG is my S&P 500 ETF. LTEC has fallen a good bit. I got some Starbucks, Nvidia, Meta, Sirius Satellite Radio, and the ETF iBit for my Bitcoin. So you guys, iBit sitting at $60.35 right now. I got 64.44 shares. Market value $3,899.50 on $89.50. Sorry about that. Average cost was $54.31. I'm up 11.13% in the position, which equals out to be about $389.50. Going to continue to make money in that particular ETF. And with all the shares of my stocks, I'm going to continue to print cash. In the traditional IRA, we're sitting at $47,797.55. The same story kind of continues over here. Buying power, $430.98. I got some options right here in this account as well. We decided to collect on Palantir. Palantir is at $137.58. We sold $127 put price for Palantir. I ended up getting $151 of premium on that. Also, Nvidia cover calls. Nvidia is at $141.80, and I got a cover call on Nvidia for $148. So we were able to collect, let me see, essentially, $195. We were able to collect off of that particular play. And as you can see, my total return right now with Nvidia is over $4,012.46. I'm up 28.93% in this position. Also, guys, the stock HIMS is going for $55.33. I accidentally got one position. I say accidentally, but not really an accident. I picked a higher strike price than I normally probably would have picked. But the thing about options, guys, is it's not that you're, especially the selling strategies, it's never a time where you really make a mistake. It only opens up the door opportunity when you get assigned to sell more covered calls, and that's actually where we begin to make more premium back than just selling puts. So that's what I'm doing with HIMS. HIMS is going to probably expire in the money, and I'll be assigned 100 shares for one contract, and that's okay with me because I'm ready for that. Okay. As you see, I'm still holding Nvidia in this account, MicroStrategy, Costco, and Palantir. All together, we're at $112,677.02. Also, we got another almost 16 grand in the Fidelity IRA account. That's just continuing to grow as well every week. Like I said, guys, there's not much really going on this week in the market. It's kind of red. Everything's red, kind of down. And like I said, all because of the news happening out there in the Middle East. If you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate you all. Peace.